Good evening, this is the Oscar expert here at the Cannes Film Festival, and it's time to review Monster. This is the newest film from Japanese director Hirokazu Kore-eda. He has done many critically acclaimed films. The only two that I've seen are Broker and Shoplifters. And to no surprise, Monster is yet another win for the director. After his last two films, I was hoping that he would stray away from the whole, chosen family thing, so that he doesn't just keep repeating himself, and that's exactly what he does here. He's working from a script that he didn't direct, but you won't notice. The material seems to fit him like a glove, or rather, he's molding the glove to fit his hand. It's not exactly a radical departure from his other work. It is yet another well-acted ensemble piece that is interested in looking deep into its central characters. Monster is about a fifth grader who seems to have something going on with him. His mom doesn't know what it is, his teacher may be involved, another classmate may be part of this. I'm not going to spoil how the story unfolds or what's really going on here, but it's worth noting that Kore-eda is shifting perspectives in this movie, and with each new perspective, we're peeling back another layer, and each layer changes our perception of the characters and the surrounding events. For me, the movie did feel like it was just telling one big story. Overall, I was really impressed with how well woven this was. It almost plays out like a thriller, like a Ferrati-esque thriller, enshrined with mystery and with many characters holding secrets of their own. Despite it being just over 2 hours, I did not think that it dragged anywhere. And the film's always giving the audience something deeper to consider and leaves you wondering how everything's going to come together. Every character is well written, each has their own flaws, their own blind spots, but nobody's easy to judge because the film makes sure that we understand where they're coming from and why they are this way, what they might be protecting themselves from. Sakura Ando is really excellent here. She might be my favorite performance as the mother. You may recognize her from Shoplifters. Also solid performances from Rita Nagayama as the teacher. Soya Kurosawa and Hinata Hiragi are the two children, and they are wonderful. They have very unique and distinctly crafted personalities. Well-written children, great child performances, and Yugo Tanaka was also great as the principal, who comes across initially as fake and robotic, but then, you see the other side of her. The movie is very well shot and has some really strong visual choices and environments. The score from Ryuichi Sakamoto is, I think, the composer's last, and he touches up the movie in a really gentle and beautiful way. The movie has its share of heartfelt and really warm moments, especially towards the end. I think that the last 30 minutes or so is going to be people's favorite part of the movie. I wouldn't say for me that there were moments that hit quite as hard as the peaks of Shoplifters and Broker, but I also feel like this movie didn't need to go for the gut punch that hard. But I don't want to undersell the ending because that did make me tear up. Every time I watch one of Kore-eda's movies, I come away thinking, the world could be a better place if we all viewed people with the generosity, curiosity, and empathy that Kore-eda views his characters with, and maybe that's why he makes movies. Some aspects of the message are not entirely unfamiliar, but there are intricacies to it that make it feel fresh. Kore-eda, he did it again. I would give this movie a very sturdy 8 out of 10. Thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. Who's the monster in your life?